Hey, what's up, gang? Thank you for tuning in to the Swish Masters Podcast, and of course, thanks to our sponsor, SS96. Use the promo code Swish Masters. That's right, Swish Masters, the name of the podcast, for 15% off today on all merch at ss96.net. Also, be sure to follow Straight Stoner as well as Xzequtive Productions on all socials. See you soon, and thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. We love it.
What's up?
What's happening, people? What up?
Yeah, welcome back to another live episode of the Swish Masters Podcast. I'm your co-host, QtheGuru Zay. A lot of news broke out recently, man. Can't wait to get into it.
Yes, sir. Let's do it, man. We got some good stuff.
And of course, let's start off with the biggest news that kind of broke out this week. The Lakers actually did a trade. Rob Pelinka actually did something, man. He actually did something. And who they traded for was not exactly who I was thinking they could get, really. You know?
Yeah.
So basically, this is it. So the Lakers give up Kendrick Nunn and some second round picks for Rui Hachimura from the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, man. Lakers made a move. You said it wasn't what you expected?
I mean, I believe when we thought the Lakers would make a move, we never thought they'll trade for Rui. I guess more people think about, like shooters, right?
Yeah.
But what do you think of the fit?
I think it I don't think it's a bad trade for the Lakers. As far as I know, Rui Hachimura, he's around that 6'8", 6'9". He's a pretty decent sized wing player. For the most part, has shot around that 40% on catch and shoot threes. He gives you a nice, sizable defender on the wing. Potential to be, a great defender. And I feel like it adds a little bit of depth. I feel like they needed some shooting. Like we've always talked about, they need shooting, they need shooters. And at least, even though he may not be a 3-point specialist, I feel like he's a capable 3-and-D type player, which is something that I feel like they could utilize in helping LeBron to have some spacing and also being able to match up well with other great wing guards on any given night. So I think for the Lakers, it's not a fix all one move fix all solution, but it is a step in the right direction. Yeah, that's my thoughts for the Lakers part of it, at least.
I agree with you. It's a step in the right direction. The West is so tightly compact right now in the standings, and any positive move is a good one if you're a Lakers fan and a member of the Lakers organization. And Rui Hachimura, NBA fans, if you're not a fan of Washington Wizards, you may have not have heard of this player before. He was a lottery pick for the Wizards. Russell Westbrook has experience playing with him. When he was a Washington Wizard, I know because I remember watching those games, watching Russ and Bradley Beal and Rui Hachimura. And watching Rui Hachimura, I was like, he has some potential. He has potential, and I think it's a good idea for the Lakers to go ahead and try to extend him to really get value back on your investment. Because again, they gave 3 second-round picks. Those second-round picks could be You don't know what type of players they could turn out to be. If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, Jokic was like a second round pick. I mean, you never know who you may hit in the second round. So, but the thing is, those picks are valuable, and they actually made a move, and I think it's a good one. It gives you more front court depth. I think the emergence of Thomas Bryant has really been a surprise for the Lakers. So, and Anthony Davis is supposed to be coming back very soon, and the Lakers went 11-10, like above 500 in that stretch, which is very impressive. And this is just another talent to add for, both offense and defense. I believe Darvin Ham will really get really motivated on the defensive end of the floor. And anything he can give you offensively is a plus. Anything. So I believe they project him to be in the starting lineup, which is good. So you may see a starting lineup of maybe this is how Darvin Ham does it. I don't really agree with his starting lineups and how he does it, but it may see some combinations of Dennis Schroeder, Patrick Beverly, Rui, LeBron, and AD, which is not bad. If you want to go give a little size in there, maybe just maybe have Thomas, AD, LeBron, like it gives you more options, which you didn't have before. So, but I like the Lakers. I like their chances. I've enjoyed how they played in this recent stretch. So, had some tight games, had some close games. They even won games without LeBron James, which is impressive. Yeah, I think this is a positive move. Now, but will Rui be able to stand up to the pressure? We all know there's a pressure playing that Lakers jersey, man. And for him being a young player, they're already making news about he is the first Japanese player in Lakers history, which is awesome. Will he be able to withstand that pressure in a larger market now? I mean, Washington is a large market, but we all know there's a difference between the Washington Wizards and the historic franchise like the Los Angeles Lakers. So, will he be able to withstand that pressure? We all know what happened to Russell Westbrook, and now it's better, right? More fans are on his side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will Rui be able to withstand it if he has a bad game or two when the media calls him out, when fans call him out, So it's a different market, definitely a different market. A lot more attention. Hopefully he can handle it though.
Yeah, for sure, man. I saw a tweet that said, "Is this the Los Angeles Wizards?" Because now you have Russell Westbrook, former Wizard, Troy Brown Jr., former Wizard, Thomas Bryant, former Wizard, and now you add Rui.
Exactly. I forgot Russ has experience playing. But Thomas Bryant was hurt when Russell arrived there, so he didn't get a good chance to play with Thomas Bryant. But good point, man. Literally. Yeah. What's up with the Wizards being willing trade partners? I mean, okay.
Man, it's crazy, but I think it's a good fit. From what I understand, Hachimura was pretty unhappy in Washington after he didn't get a rookie contract extension, and Kyle Kuzma kind of I took his spot. I kind of was taking a lot of his minutes away, so he didn't really get to flourish the way he probably would have liked. So I get that. Like you said, LA can be a different type of pressure for sure, especially in that environment, and it's Hollywood. But at least he gets a fresh start in a way. It's a new opportunity, and it's always fun, especially when you go to a new place, new team, new people, new things to try out. Getting to play with LeBron and Russ and AD, some of the best players in the league. So I think it's a good spot for him, and hopefully he can thrive in it and help this team win, because they do have a chance, even though they've had some ups and downs this season. They're not out of it. So
they're not. They could have a nice core for at least an immediate future. They plan to try to keep Austin Reeves as well, who has also been a a proven prospect so far. So yeah, I know when the season started, we were kind of like, "What are Lakers doing?" But
Hmm.
now that we're like past at the mid-season point and looking at where they are, it's impressive considering like we all kind of wrote them off after that terrible start. So yeah, shout
Yeah,
out to the Lakers and
for
shout out to
sure.
LeBron. LeBron is getting really close,
He's on a tear, man.
so
He's like
close. I think it was like 200
less.
points behind or something like that.
It's crazy. I think the league is projecting to be passing the record, if not before All Star, like by All Star break, which is insane. He dropped 46 the other night and
Mhm.
and shot 9 threes, which is unheard of for a player 35 or older. So still, this dude is insane,
Right.
just insane.
Speaking of Rui, the Wizards apparently they turned down other teams that wanted Rui. For example, they turned down deals with the Bucks and the Suns.
Hmm.
So Rui was definitely a coveted piece. You know, it makes sense. This is a young prospect um, on a value deal. If you can sign to an extension, yeah, totally get it. Totally get it. Makes sense. But the Suns are looking to add guards apparently amid Chris Paul's injuries concerns. You know, so they're looking at players such as Fred VanVleet, Terry Rozier, and quickly. So some other trades that could potentially be in the air. The Magic are open to trading Mo Bamba because his rotation time is really dwindled. It makes sense. He got so many amazing fours there.
So
Oh
many
man,
bigs
yes, a
in
lot of
one place.
bigs.
And
It's not.
Jonathan Isaac came back.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like who you can't find it. But
Yeah.
that could also be a potential piece, you know, that Trent can get. Um, so yeah, there is a lot of things going on and a lot of moves that could take place. It's very impressive. I'm looking forward to see what these teams will do. Um,
Absolutely. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Trade trade deadline's
yeah,
gonna be fun.
trade deadline. We got to think about doing some type of special when that happens, man. Because with all this noise, with how tight these races are, it
Yeah.
makes sense. It makes sense. Recent news as well. Kyrie is he wants to stay with the Nets, which makes sense. Kyrie's agent says that the ball is in the Nets' court regarding his contract extension. This comes from Chris Haynes, um, a really good reporter. So, um,
Yeah.
Kyrie, he's been balling. And we talked about this previously on a previous podcast that he really had to step up. The Knicks, not the Knicks, the Nets had a chance to, you know, like really stay afloat in his absence,
Yeah.
and especially with the discouraging performances from Ben Simmons. Did you hear what Jalen Rose said recently?
Mm.
Yo, Jalen Rose said that Ben Simmons is stealing money with a ski mask. Some players didn't like the well, not some. I know for sure. Some people had a problem with him saying that. Uh, but his main point is that Ben Simmons is not really returning value on the investment right now. So I don't know. He provides a lot of value defensively, um, but it's definitely not the impact we used to see like when he was in
Uh,
Philly.
yeah. I
So
mean, his numbers are down, obviously.
yeah,
He really just got back to consistently playing. And I haven't seen anything to me that makes him just seem like he's, big money guy right now. And that's just me. But I know he brings value, of course. I'm not saying he's not bringing value, but I'll put it this way, and maybe this is not as nice as Jalen put it. but he's the highest paid role player for a team I know right now.
Oh,
Like if I had to think about it, like he's
hey,
obviously he's Ben Simmons. We know what he's capable of, but
yeah,
he's not really doing it. He's like we've been talking about how great Kyrie is, of course, and we've talked about how great KD's been all season up until his injury, of course. But has Ben Simmons really been in the net success? He's just kind of like he's there. I've heard more about Nick Claxton, who's been great defensively this year, but when I think about Ben Simmons, I'm like he's not even playing the point most of the time. He's just kind of like another like forward who can handle, but he doesn't really score that often. I don't know. And it's no slight to him. It's just I don't really think he's just doing a lot. And I think that he can down the line. Don't get me wrong. Like in the playoffs, he'll be a big help, I'm sure. But I right now I'm just like, yeah, he's there. I don't know anything else I can say about him. So
yeah,
I don't disagree, but
yeah. So as you know, the Nets are also really close. They're really right there among the contenders in the East. So they're trying to shop the veterans to hopefully upgrade. So they're potentially looking to trade Seth Curry, Joe Harris, or Patty Mills for upgrades. And those are definitely some valuable pieces. I'm not sure what they can get in return to upgrade. We always said that the Nets are missing like a big body, you know. I know we both
yeah.
mentioned like maybe Andre Drummond, but that doesn't really move the needle like too much. I just wonder what type of player they can get because you can get a really good player. Uh,
I do
but
have one in mind
oh yeah,
that I was actually I've seen him for a minute, but Nas Reed from Minnesota,
mm,
very talented big who I feel like could be a pretty diverse player as far as like the big man role for Brooklyn. He's in Minnesota. Has been getting a lot of minutes, obviously with Cat being out, but a big guy. He moves
mm,
well. He you can actually throw it down on the block. He can score. He has actual post moves. He can defend at a high level. He can run the floor well. So I feel like that could be something that Brooklyn should look at. Um,
that's a good point, especially on like a value deal. Like you don't have to give up too much for a
mhm.
player like that, but he can provide so much for you, maybe off the bench. You know, if you don't
Yeah,
start him, I mean, they could potentially start. You could earn starters minutes. You never know. So
yeah.
that's a good idea. I like that. I like that. Yeah, but y'all stay tuned to these NBA news and these trade rumors, man. It's heating up. About 2 weeks left. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Can't
It's
wait.
gonna
Can't
be
wait.
a it's gonna be a fun week.
Yes, it is. Um, as you see in our title, the last thing we're going to talk about real quick too is the the NBA All Star Draft has changed its format. I am
Hmm.
so psyched for this. This was announced on uh inside the NBA at TNT this past Tuesday. So apparently now the players are going to be drafted on the same day as the All Star game. Literally right before the game is played, players are going to be picked. Yo, this is like basketball, like park style picking, bro. Like you
Straight
always
up.
we wondered like we knew players will react a certain way if they're picked last, but being picked last in person on national TV in front
Oh,
of
duh.
everybody,
Oh no.
yo, whoever that yo, they don't go off.
Oh, that's
So apparently Kevin Durant threw out this idea on one of his podcasts. And I don't know if the NBA actually heard him and picked it up, but they're about to do it.
a
It's about to be
live
real.
draft on the day of the game.
Legit. Line draft, man. Line up, pick who you want to pick. Here, I'm gonna take you. I'll take you.
Wow.
Yo, it's gonna be, man.
Yo, this is gonna be interesting. I didn't even know this until just today.
Right.
And the thought of like, oh, it's gonna be a live draft at the game is just insane. Like you said, like you get picked first, you're like, all right, cool. But to be picked last or like the second to last, it's just like, dang, bro, like, oh man. But that's smart. The league made a good move. That's gonna be entertaining for sure. Like, we haven't like gotten the All Stars yet, like officially, but this is gonna be
Yo,
I don't know. This could either be great or it could be a disaster, which is just a little room for success.
yeah.
I don't know. It's like, especially, let me think. If you're like, especially if you're like cool with somebody or your teammates, but you got to pick like, all right, well, you got to draft your team the right way. You can't just like, all right, because you want to win. So it's like, well, dang, bro,
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
gonna
know how
find
you
out
feel
who
about
the
that.
team captains are tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow.
I have a good idea of who those two will be, but yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna see. I believe, based on recent returns, it could be the same. They'll
The
definitely
usual
probably be
suspects,
just the usual suspects, LeBron and Giannis, just like last year.
or
So,
LeBron and KD.
LeBron and KD. Those are men too. There's no other way around it. So,
Yeah.
if you're LeBron, then Russell Westbrook so happens to make it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No, what if KD is the leader for the East and he has to pick between somebody else?
Ooh.
It's like, all right, I know they're cool now, but it's like
Yeah.
it's history there, though. I don't
That's
know.
funny. So many possibilities.
Yeah,
Let's
this
see.
this could be interesting.
This is funny.
But shout out to the NBA man for making the innovation. The only thing they have to do next, especially now since you drafted on the night of the game, just bring back the NBA All Star when they wore their own like jersey. You remember like
Mm-hmm.
early 2000s,
Mm-hmm.
Kobe had on the Lakers jersey, KG had on the Timberwolves. Like
Yeah.
bring that back. I think that would be dope. That would be a good throwback. At least if you don't do it, do it like just as a throwback year or something. That would be dope. Then it makes it easier how to go make all these jerseys either.
Good point. It's tough to make those jerseys on the spot unless you just make duplicates.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
They can do
I
that.
guess
They can
I'm
do
sure
that.
they have both sides, but it's just like,
Yeah, they can do that for sure.
yeah,
This should be no problem to get that done. But to be honest, some of the jerseys have not been impressive
yeah,
lately, man.
yeah.
So
I like the Kobe and Gigi tribute for this past. Well, was that last year? Or or the year before that?
I don't remember.
Well,
No, you know that Kobe year kind of messed up some like memories and stuff because it's like technically within that same year. I don't know it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, man. But yeah, we'll see. They
yeah,
need to
we'll
do.
see.
Other than that, the All Star game is gonna basically stay the same. They still gonna have that Target store. That was like honoring Kobe too. So we're gonna keep that Target score in the game and see how it goes. If y'all still need to vote, go ahead and vote now.
Vote for Bam Adebayo.
I'm sure he'll get in. I'm sure he'll be there.
He said it last night after that big win. Shout out to the Heat, by the way. He should be in Salt Lake City.
Okay. Yeah. I expect Shea to get some love. He should be there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If there's a snub, Dame should still get in there, maybe as a reserve or something. I know based on the recent returns, he was like kind of low on the list, but he could still potentially get in with the reserves.
Yeah.
So
he missed some games.
He did miss some games today. Yeah. Good point. Let's see.
But yeah, man. We'll have to do our mock draft as well once we get the returns and see who's in.
Yeah, we gotta do ours. Yeah, I forgot we never do that. Yeah, we gotta do our mock draft. Yeah,
sir.
Keep y'all
winning team this year.
In for that. Tune in for that. See which team wins. Yep. Man, this is gonna be good. I just wish that they can just hype up the. We talked about this last time. Yeah, man. Like.
Yeah. It used to be. It's the.
I don't know. Maybe Matt's gonna show out, bro. Maybe Matt's gonna show out.
I want to see Shaden Sharp. I think he can be.
I know. We talked about that too, man.
Bro, I ain't
gonna lie. He got so high on one highlight.
That dude is insane.
He was trying to block it, bro. He tried to block it. He was trying to get a block, a touchdown block. Dude went so high.
Yeah. I've been working on my vertical Q, man. I went to the gym today, did some new plyometrics workouts that I hadn't tried before. I'm trying to get my vertical back, man. I want to one more time before I hang it up for sure.
Yeah. Nice.
Man, but I think it'll be a good contest at least. We'll see some young athletic players. I was thinking about it today too. I was like, all right, what more can we do as humans with a basketball in the air? It's like, all right, there's only so many motions that we can do, but it's like, all right, just gotta.
I feel like we've done it all as a society.
I think it's some stuff that we haven't seen. I hope, but hey, we'll see.
Maybe the advancement of technology will help. As technology advances, you may see some more otherworldly stuff. I don't know.
I think even if we don't see any, like, we didn't see windmills and 360s and almost 720s and stuff like that, but I think it's just about being creative. And I feel like these guys, this group can be creative. Mac McClung I saw him in high school, like, doing crazy stuff. So I feel like he can bring something to the table. And Shaden Sharp just walks with this guy.
Explosive.
Oh, one more point before we get out. Did you see what Aaron Gordon said?
No. What happened?
He said if he's voted as an all-star, basically he'll join the dunk contest.
Oh, ain't that something? Trying to leverage.
Man, I can't. But the
thing is, man, I don't even know if I want to see him anymore.
He got played. He
did
a little bit.
Twice.
He got played a little bit.
He got played twice. That man should have won.
You think so you picked Levine over, you picked Aaron Gordon over Levine in 2016.
One of those years for sure, I was like, I think it's a rematch.
The year he went up against Derrick Jones Jr., I feel like he probably should have got that one.
No, I feel like no, because they went at it again, remember?
Levine and
yeah.
They did back-to-back?
I thought they did. Am I wrong, yo? I swear they... I swear they came back, man, because... I swear Levine came back.
Maybe. I thought it was just that 1 year, and ever since then... Okay, hang on. I think what it was...
I'm looking.
They did it in 2016.
We know that one.
And then Aaron Gordon came back. I
swear he did it again, though.
He came back another year, but I don't think Levine was in it.
Dude, I thought Levine came back again another year.
I think Zach got his win, and he was like, I'm done. Plus, he got hurt.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Like, next couple seasons.
You're right.
But Aaron Gordon did come back, but he lost to Derrick Jones Jr.
What was it over? I forgot. Wait,
Uh,
was that when Shaq was on some petty stuff?
Shaq is Shaq, so that could be any given night.
I mean, I don't know. I'm about to be. If the All-Star dunk contest starts off as a sleeper, I'm gonna rewatch that whole dunk contest for 2016. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, it was 2020 when he returned. Aaron Gordon, I mean.
Yeah. And lost to your boy.
Yes, he lost to DJ.
Come on, man.
I just want. It's hard not to be nervous when you're talking about dunking in front of thousands of people and trying to make crazy dunks, but just be confident, bring energy to the crowd, make it hype. If you miss, keep going, and when you make it, get the crowd into it. Honestly, if you do that, it'll be okay. It'll turn out good. Don't just dunk it and just chill out. You gotta be like, you gotta go crazy. Like just go crazy.
True, crowd does make a big difference.
Yeah, man. That's the key.
Yeah, you gotta get the crowd hype. Kenny always be saying that. So
bring the crowd into it and just go after it, man. Just compete. Go hard. Even if we don't see, like I said, I don't even expect to see just some new human body motion, but I just want to see successful dunks. I want to see energy and just the hype. Like that's the key. So
yeah,
as long as you do that, I'm okay. You try and you full self to the contest. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
But yeah, bring us something new too if you can. Yeah, man.
All right. Now this is a quick one. We just want to react to some recent news. Y'all stay on top of it. I'm sad to see how Rui plays because he's supposed to play tonight. I don't know if he's still going to play. Let's try to see it real quick. It's very possible. The game starts tonight, later on tonight. Y'all check it out. We'll react to it on the next one. See how the Lakers are doing at that point.
Absolutely.
And we'll do like All-Star starters will be announced.
Yeah.
At that point, we'll do our mock draft. So y'all stay tuned to that too.
Yes, sir.
Because it should be announced. I know they announce the reserves and all that too. They do, right? Don't they announce it the same day, or they don't announce the captain? I'm confused. I forgot.
Usually it's the starters first, and then they bring on the reserves, or vice versa.
Yeah, but we'll know for sure by next episode. Yeah. All right. Appreciate y'all's support. We send y'all's love on all our platforms around. We appreciate it. Keep commenting and give me your opinions, because definitely appreciate it. But make sure we react to it and engage with it, because y'all have some good points out there for sure. Appreciate y'all.
Shout out to the Swish community. We appreciate it.
Yes,
see y'all like, subscribe, and keep going. Let's do it.
Keep going. Keep going. All right. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know what all the platforms are. It's on your screen right here. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening, continue listening on whatever device you're listening on, or Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever. Appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Xzequtive, executive producer out. Catch y'all next time.
That's QtheGuru. Hey, y'all check out today we dropped some new beats soon, bro. Like, y'all need to go check that out.
Colder this year. Go check out that beat Colder on YouTube, on the Xzequtive Productions YouTube channel. We coming harder this year.
Yeah, we won't have the video ready for y'all so y'all can see next time though. But yeah,
For sure.
all right, y'all. Shout out to our sponsor, SS96. Appreciate you. Thanks for rocking with us, supporting us, and appreciate y'all. All right, yeah.
Peace.